In Sandstone, Minnesota, the Wildcat Sanctuary has provided a second chance to a jaguar named Louie, who had sadly spent years confined in a tiny cage. And here with us to share more is the sanctuary's founder and executive director, Tammy Thies. Tammy, appreciate you taking the time to chat with us today. Let's start with Louie's story. Now, how did the Wildcat Sanctuary become involved in Louie's rescue, and what was his condition when he arrived here in Minnesota?
Yeah, authorities reached out to us because there was a game park in Oregon that had years of animal welfare violations with animals in substandard conditions. The public had filed several complaints, and finally they reached out to us because they were going to intervene and remove all 400 animals from the site. And Louie was the last big cat that we removed and rehomed back here to the Wildcat Sanctuary.
And what does Louie's care look like going forward? It sounds like he's already made some incredible progress, bouncing back in an incredible way.
Yeah, Louie is a black jaguar, and he is supposed to be so muscular. They're like the pit bulls of the wildcat world. And sadly, he arrived very emaciated, hunched over. His behavior, very stressed behavior, very stereotypical behaviors of an animal in captivity. And with a lot of nutrition, a lot of patience, a lot of guidance from our caretaking staff, he is really blossoming. He has filled out. He's muscular. He's learning to climb structures. He's learning to dive into a pool, which jaguars love to do. And so it's been a total transformation.
That's awesome news. And Tammy, as for another one of your beloved big cats, sadly, I saw online your team had to say goodbye to your tigress Lucy there in Sandstone. What could you describe to me and our viewers maybe just how special these bonds are that you build with these animals?
Yeah, as a rescue organization that doesn't buy, breed, trade, or sell, we get animals from so many different conditions, so many walks of life, and around the country. Lucy, the tigress who just passed away at 17, waited 16 years to be rescued from a zoo in Argentina. She was the last big cat that was still on those old confined, small concrete enclosure, and a lot of people worked so hard to liberate her. And she finally made it here to Sanctuary, the United States, here in Minnesota a year ago. But most recently, she was diagnosed with intestinal lymphoma, and it broke our hearts to have to say goodbye. But always when we do rescue work, we have to honor the resident that we rescue. And we knew that we gave her a year of life because of our wonderful supporters of blissful sun, rolling in the grass, swimming in a pool, heated temperature controlled building. And so we feel strongly she got the best year of her life here at the Wildcat Sanctuary.
And Tammy, very quickly, how can our viewers help and donate to your nonprofit?
We are fully funded, I can't talk today, sorry, with the loss of Lucy, is that we are funded solely by generous people who open their pocketbooks and sponsor one of our cats, give to our monthly Pride program, or any one of the fundraisers like Give to the Max Day coming up here in Minnesota. And so you can learn everything we do and every resident we rescue at wildcatsanctuary.org. And we also welcome volunteers on site to help with the grounds and habitat building.
Tammy Thies with the Wildcat Sanctuary down in Sandstone, Minnesota. Tammy, appreciate your time today.
Thank you very much.